Hello and good morning. Welcome to day 52 of Juicing with Kourtney. I hope everyone had a good start to their week. And per usual, I'm just going to get straight to the point, keep it short, sweet, and simple. And let's get right to it. I have already washed my fruits and veggies and cut them up. I guess I'm going to drink some of this water off here. And let me go ahead and get my glass ready. You have ice in your water. Ice in your water. I said that I'm gonna start having this ready. That way I don't have to stop and do that. Um, I just used it because I made my husband some juice for his. He's wanting to get on the juicing journey too, so that's why it looks used. I just used it. Um, but since this is Kourtney's juicing journey, I waited so I could share it with you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I have one orange cut in half. When I tell you, I don't know what kind of orange this is. The orange was huge. Ruby Red Grapefruit. I have one pear, and then I have about 15 carrots. You can still see the kale in there because, like I said, I just made my husband some. He doesn't get a lot of greens in his diet, so I make sure that I make his juice with a green base. I always make mine with a green base, but this time I'm just going to do mostly citrus, carrots, and pears. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and put my orange in there. Got my grapefruit, my pear, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my carrots on top. I'm going to go ahead and mix this. So things are going really, really good. I am still losing weight. Like I said, as far as exercising is concerned, I just go on like walks with Mo, or I'll take him to the dog park and kind of walk around with him there. Of course, he does most of the running. But things are really going good. I feel better. I have a lot of energy. And just overall, I feel good. Therapy is going really, really good. Like, oh my gosh, like even people that I've reconnected with are just noticing a difference in my mood, my beat, just the way I'm showing up. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I just found someone that I could communicate with when it comes to therapy, because I've been looking for a long time, and I just hadn't found that connection, because it's a relationship. When you find a therapist that you want to connect with, that becomes a relationship. And like any relationship, you want to make sure that you can entrust that person with your most precious asset, yourself. So, I might want to open that. Oh my God. Girl, I'll tell you, my mornings be just. But anywho, so I'm just happy. I'm in good spirits. Just health, mentally, physically getting there, emotionally. I'm just like, this is the me that I used to be. And it's nice getting back to that, but also still moving forward, because you don't really want to go backwards, especially if it means going backwards as far as reliving some of those negative aspects of yourself or of your life. So it's always good to move forward, but it's still good to get back to that good feeling that you used to have prior to feeling bad. So I know I just kind of rambled on there, but whatever. But anywho, the juice is done, so let's go ahead and glass that up. Turn that off. Close the spout there. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in the glass. I don't know what it is about that color. I just love the orange color. So pretty. Some people probably do like a garnish, like a cucumber garnish or apple garnish or whatever the case may be. I was gonna get cucumbers, but because they're out of season, of course, they're like super, super tiny, and well, not super, super tiny. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Because cucumbers in the summertime and in the spring, those things are huge. But of course, they're out of season, so you're just getting smaller ones. And to me, it wasn't worth the price, but I might still break and get some. So here we go. Cheers. You know what? It's so funny because, like I said, as I'm getting older, of course, my palate is changing and I'm starting to like things more that I didn't like as a kid. And grapefruit was one of them. I didn't understand how people could eat them with salt, especially my grandmother. As a kid, she loved eating grapefruit, whether it was the Ruby Red or the regular ones. Give her a little bit of salt with those. Some people use sugar, and they would just go to town. So, of course, being the curious child that I was, Grandma, let me taste it. I want to taste it. And I'm like, how do y'all eat this? No, thank you. But now, as an adult, I'm like, oh, this grapefruit is so good. Same thing with melon. Same thing with um, cantaloupe and all those other, like, I could not. But now, I'm like, baby, pass me a piece. Well, it sounded like my grandmother. Pass me a piece of that cantaloupe and that melon right there. How the times have changed. Just a lot of onions. The only things that I used to eat onion on was chili dog because you couldn't really taste the onion. So as long as there was like mustard and a crap ton of chili on there, I was fine. Or if it was cooked in there. Same thing with spaghetti. If it was cooked in the spaghetti, I could eat it. Same thing with mushrooms. But now, child, I cut an onion up in a minute, a whole onion, and throw that thing in my salad. Mushrooms, I'll try to dice those up and use those as meat instead of ground beef, or not ground beef, but like chicken or whatever. Even with my spaghetti, the meatless spaghetti that I made, even though I did the impossible meat, I still cut up mushroom and put it in there. But yeah, I do the same in my salad. Like since I don't, or I'm trying to cut back on the chicken and ham and all that good stuff, I just cut up a shit ton of mushroom and put that in my salad, and it was just like heaven. Um, but yes, so this weight loss journey has definitely been trying for me though, because like I said in previous videos, I am a foodie. I love to eat. I enjoy eating. Um, Even when I'm being social with friends and or acquaintances or whatever, as soon as they be like, "Oh, girl, let's go chew," I'm like, well, "Where are we going?" Let me look at the menu. Let me already have an idea of what I want to get. But that has changed for me, and I'm so glad that it has because that doesn't have to be the way that I always socialize. Even though that I love it, um, I think it became almost like a drug of choice for me. And I didn't even realize that it was becoming a drug of choice. Like, oh, I'm not addicted to food. What? What you mean? And I had to look at it like, damn, it's just like people with cigarettes or people with alcohol or people with, snacking, because that's what I was too. I was a snacker. Um, and it was just so weird. People would watch me like, you don't even eat all through the day like that for you to be the size that you are. And I was like, I know. I said, but when I do eat, I eat a large quantity and then I'll go hours and I eat again. And then when I do eat again, I will eat a large quantity. And so your body, you just kind of throw your body out of whack because it's like, okay, she's going to eat right now. Okay, we're going to take all this in and then we're going to hold on to it because then she's not going to eat again until later. And we need to hold all this in. And everyone's body is different as far as how it shows up and responds to what we put into it. So, because for the longest time, I used to ask my doctor, like, hey, is my metabolism working? Like, do I have one? Like, is it there? Because I need to know. And it wasn't thyroid. It wasn't anything. And then my doctor was like, oh, it's ghrelin. I'm like, who is she? Because I'm sick of her. But no. But anywho, like I said, I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. I hope everyone is having a good day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I love you guys and see you next time. Bye.